You're my everything.
Hi neighbors, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Desiree, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because it's been 3 very long months, and if you hear fireworks, it's because it's the 4th of July. I've been gone because I've been working, so today's the first day I get off in a very long time, but I saw that GABBIE HANNA purchased a home and I had to get back onto the Realtor Reacts to. So before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment on this video, and let's take a look.
She bought a $2.5 million home. I'm gonna get out
Wait for those fireworks. Okay, so right off the beginning, she bought a $2.5 million home. I don't think you guys understand. $1 million plus home. If you're financing it, it's thousands of dollars per month if you're financing. So if you bought it cash, then no worries, no monthly payment. But thousands on like minimum $10,000 a month. So, whoa, congrats, GABBIE.
This is it, and I don't know what else to say about it except for this is my house. So I got the keys, what, 2 weeks ago? June 11th I got the keys. So far I've just had it painted. I need some things done, like you'll see some of the windows still need to be repaired. So over the next week or 2 weeks I'm going to be doing repairs. But this is my house.
This is my house.
I'm really excited to show you my empty house tour. Also, I just want to say what a massive, huge deal this is for me. My anxiety with like spending money, being able to enjoy my money and treat myself, enjoy what I've worked for has been like a big struggle through therapy and stuff. This is a big deal for me. The fact that I finally felt worthy enough. Stop, you're gonna make me cry. I'm gonna cry. I glowed up so hard. I went from like this little 2-bedroom apartment to just being like, I work hard, I deserve the space. It's like a really big deal for me, okay?
So I always contemplate why people who have substantial amount of money don't purchase and they continue renting, and everyone has their own reasons, but it's good to hear that GABBIE HANNA's reason for not purchasing for such a long time and being in that apartment in Hollywood is because of her anxiety about spending money and feeling worth having something. Typically, sorry, fireworks. Typically when you're going to invest a lot of money or commit to paying a huge mortgage for 30 years, it's always good to take baby steps. So if you're currently renting and paying $2,000 a month, buy something where you're going to be paying $2,000 a month, and it won't feel so weird because you're your own landlord. And if you want to upgrade or change, you can always rent it out, or you can sell it and use the equity from that house to buy something bigger once you get the groove of spending more. But in my opinion, buying is always better than renting because ain't no one gonna tell you what to do, how to do it, honey. So yes, congrats to GABBIE, and I'm so glad she shared that with us because I've always asked myself, she's making a really substantial amount of money, why isn't she owning her property? Let's keep going.
I should tell them about how I got this house, right?
Yes!
How hard I manifested this house. If you follow my vlog channel, go follow more GABBIE HANNA if you haven't. You know, I've been looking for a house since last November. I saw probably 30 homes, maybe more, because there were some days I was seeing like 6 houses in a day and none of them felt right. And the second I walked into this house, I knew it was my house. But before that, I saw a listing for this house. I don't know if I ever told you this. I saw this listing and I loved it, and I sent it to my real estate agent, and she was basically like, oh, this is so beautiful, but they're not putting it on the market. So they pulled it from the market for a little bit. And the whole time I was like, oh, well, that's my house, whatever. So then it came back on the market and I was like, oh, that's my house. So I came, I saw it in person, I fell in love. I knew the second I walked into it that this was my house. I made an offer and they accepted somebody else's offer. My real estate agent was like, all right, let's keep looking at houses. And I was like, we can, but that's my house. And she was like, well, it's sold. So we went and looked at other houses. Every single one, she's like, what do you think? I was like, no, this is beautiful, I love this house. But
I already have a house.
well, it's sold. And I said, well, it's my house. And then their house fell out of escrow and now it's my house. So manifested
I want to pause because what she's saying about I manifested my house, I'm a firm believer in the house for you is going to be the house for you. Situations where offers get accepted, it's falling out of escrow, or you knowing it's the house, and then it's just this weird thing how like everything aligns itself the way it needs to when it's going to be your home. So when bad things happen, like getting an offer beat or you fall out of escrow in another home and you keep looking, you end up finding the one that was actually your home. It's so weird, but it happens all the time. So when bad things happen, I tell my clients all of the time, it happened for a reason. Don't worry. So I'm so glad she shared that. It's a true thing that happens. So good for her. Lucky.
It's so pretty.
I can't believe it's mine, to be honest.
I can. You deserve it.
I do deserve it, dude.
I know. I can't believe you just realized that.
I work really hard and I really don't have much to show for it, so.
If you live a block away from me, so that's saying something already. I work on a bagel truck because I'm doing really well.
Okay, so this is the Foyer, or as we called it in Western Pennsylvania, the Foyer.
Did you really?
Yeah, because that's how it's spelled. I think I'm gonna put a pool table here.
That's a great idea.
I'll probably have like a little bit of seating right here. I definitely want a big Freddie Mercury moment right here. As soon as you walk in, I just want it to be like, ready, Freddie. This is the bathroom that most guests will use. This is the half bathroom. There's not much to it except grime. Oh, so this is a 1940s home. And I think that's why I liked it so much, because I was looking at only new builds because everybody was saying get a new house. It's so much easier with like warranties, and if there's a problem, you're covered for 10 years. So I've been looking at strictly new builds, and every single new house looks exactly the same. They all feel pretty claustrophobic. The flooring is really cool toned as well. Like it all was kind of gray. And when I walked into this and it had like this really warm, bright wood floor, I think that's what got me and why I was immediately like, I love this home.
It just hits different.
I like that the wine cellar has the exposed brick, but everything
I
else
love this
feels
home because it's a
traditional.
1940s build, so it's an older home, but it was renovated in 2015. So it did a complete remodel where they made it a really open floor plan, so you can see everything kind of just flows into each other, and you don't feel separated. So if I was having a party, everybody would be vibing. This is just like a little dining area. Right now it's holding the extra paint from the painters and garbage. I love this kitchen. This kitchen kind of stole my heart. Look at this. These cabinets, I love. The marble, it's like cool, but it brings a lot of warmth to it because
Just
it
the
has
word
little...
warm automatically says that it's a traditional home. It's still very contemporary, so they designed it to feel modern, like the times that are happening now with the white and the hardware on the cabinets is also more on the contemporary side, but the cabinets themselves are more traditional. The marble countertops are contemporary, but it has the little hints of beige, which warms it up. So it's gonna be a mixture to feel new, but warm, cozy family style. And that's what she likes.
Hand stripes in it. This is a built-in coffee maker.
So we haven't tried her yet.
Honestly, I bought the house for the coffee maker. So Jen Air, here's looking at you, buddy. Come through, fix my gym coffee.
They do.
The fact that I have a built-in microwave is for some reason extremely exciting to me because of that really shitty little microwave I have. Here are my bowls.
Those are so precious.
So I bought some stuff already just because I was getting really excited. And I want everything when you walk into my house to make you stop and go, that's cool. My plates are so Pennsylvania. Eat my bacon on a big plate.
Wait, bitch.
Eat my bacon on a big plate.
Wait, bitch, you have pretzels?
They're empty.
I
I was so excited about this, dude. I got this on one of my stories. I was low-key showing people that I had a house without saying that I had a house. I got these little matching towels, and then this is a $60 teapot.
That's sick.
Gabby's very eclectic.
How cute is that? Do I drink tea? Not particularly. This isn't MTV Cribs yet.
It is in regards to only this level.
There's not much else in here. It's like,
Fridges that have the cabinet doors to camouflage the look of them. Mwah. I love them. They just make everything look so chic. It makes everything look cleaner, smoother. The emptier the house, the better. And the world of real estate and design. So no existing fridge to be seen. It's just aesthetically better.
look and smell better. This is my little Rosie room.
I bought a house so that I could have an ice maker, to be honest.
So this right here reminds me of my great-grandmother's house. I didn't even realize until after it was painted, but this color reminds me of my grandma. Her favorite color was pink. But I have a bunch of her decorations from her house and like her sweaters and stuff. So I think I'm gonna decorate this room with a lot of her stuff. And this is going to be my guest room that's going to double as my art office. So this is just one of the guest bathrooms. There's not much to see in here except. Dude, I'm so excited. Like, so chill right now because I'm just like, dude, this is my house.
This is my house. This is my house. This is my f***ing house. Oh, that's my house.
Like, this is my house.
This is where I'll be living too.
So she did emphasize that the house is not a new construction. Sorry, fireworks. She did emphasize that the house is not a new construction, but a new fresh coat of paint, even though it's the color you like and even though it's not damaged and you can touch it up. A fresh coat of paint will make everything feel new. Will make everything feel new and just fresh. If you're moving into a new home, a fresh coat of paint and a nice cleaning will just make everything spruced up a little bit. Kitchen, bathroom, floors, and paint. If you do those things, your space will look completely different. And if you can't do bathrooms and kitchen, then paint everything. Just paint everything and you'll have a new everything.
Be better. Be better. Look at this. The point is like, oh, I'm gonna press a button and then I don't have to worry about it. But guess what? I'm worried about it.
I'm worried.
And also, wait, this kills me. This ruins my life.
Oh, God.
No, I love my home. I love my home.
What are we gonna call her?
I can't have that pressure.
You know what's very cool about it is it's so you. It's like an old soul but it's beautiful and new and exciting and like.
It's like when people look like their dogs.
Yes!
I look like my house. It's modern vintage.
Modern vintage, love it. And I want to emphasize that there is no home better than the other, no style is above the other. It's ultimately about your own personal preference and style, where you feel at home and comfortable and happy. This is her specific style, and yes, it is kind of going with the trends of 2019, but that doesn't make it any better or any less. It's how they just said, it's true to her, and you want to buy something that's true to yourself, not just because it's cool to the majority. Who cares? They're not the ones sleeping in there, right? Love that for her.
This is just so amazing, like where I came from. Unlikelihood of me ending up here with the house of my dreams in Los Angeles with all of these rooms to do all the things that I want to do in is just so unlikely. This is not painted because this is my podcast room. Yeah, holla.
So far we've seen 3 rooms, 3 baths. 4 rooms.
That was something that was really important to me. When I don't make it to training, especially now that I'm getting more busy, so excited to have a treadmill, some medicine balls, yoga mat. I'm probably gonna mirror out this whole wall so that I can also, when I'm doing choreography for music videos and stuff, I can do all of that here. This is like a pretty substantial closet. Painters broke my, I'm so sad about this. They broke it. It did have a tail. They broke it. I'm very upset about it.
Maybe the painter's didn't break it.
So this is where I'm gonna store the extra toilet paper. The gym pool area is kind of like in and out of each other. So when I have like pool parties and stuff, you can just sort of hop in and out to the bathroom or like whatever. After I work out, just jump in the pool. I have a lot of plans for this backyard. I just ordered.
She has a cute little backyard where it's not overwhelming for her as a girl by herself trying to do all this crazy labor. Looks very, very minimal as far as maintenance. Very few, very little grass, mostly concrete, exposed brick, a little built-in grill. This is like perfect for someone who's trying to get what they need and not be expensive.
I guess it's time to go upstairs, which is the star of the show and truly why I bought the house. Honestly, I bought the house for the coffee maker. I bought a house so that I could have an ice maker.
When you walk in, but when she opened the door to us to enter, I could not really tell if it was 2 stories. I mean, you assume because it's $2.5 million, but it kind of has the feel of it being 1 story and larger. And the ceilings were not as tall when they are typically 2 stories. Like James Charles' ceilings are insanely tall. Hers is again more cozy, more traditional, but she has a 2nd floor.
You have not seen my bedroom yet. I know I've said this a lot, but this is like, I've never seen anything like this in a house. In the houses that I saw, the only thing that is upstairs is the master. So this is a nest. This is a loft. This is my getaway from everything. All my guest stuff is downstairs. My work stuff is downstairs. My day is downstairs. But then at night, I come up here.
Oh my friggin' God.
Now, I'd like to give a disclaimer that none of these curtains are my curtains.
Wait, what's behind you, sis?
This is my favorite part of the house.
Is this white?
Very cute little nook. She has the white bricks to match the downstairs. The countertops match the kitchen. The hardware matches the kitchen. She has the vaulted ceiling, so it makes the room feel more spacious and more, I guess, it gives the room more character. Love the chandelier. You can't go wrong with the chandelier.
Hey, I also like love this aesthetic.
I love a window ledge so much. There's so many
veranda.
possibilities. You can put decorations and stuff here, but my vision for them is to make them cozy little lofts.
Like reading nooks.
Just kind of sit up there, hang out, but also can put candles and decorations, but it is a very steep ledge. So I feel like
Yeah, you'd need like a little step stool.
challenge accepted.
Okay.
This is my closet, which is nice because I usually have 4 closets, but just having so many places to hang stuff, dude. I think I might put a little island vibe here. I can't decide.
Ooh.
I'm most excited to just have everything contained because right now everything I have, my makeup, my clothes, my shoes, everything's just scattered everywhere. I'm excited to just have everything like, okay, so this bathroom is really unique. But I love it because it's like bathroom, whatever. And then there's this shower, this massive shower.
So cool.
But the bathtub's inside the shower. So here's my favorite part. Oh my God! This is my balcony. This is my balcony. This changed my life.
Every master needs a balcony. I don't care. It needs a balcony.
This wraparound balcony, so it goes all the way around. I imagine a hammock.
Of course.
You'll
A
see the
fire pit,
arrangement.
bitch!
Maybe that's why there's a log here. Here's the cool thing about this. Laying out naked here, because nobody can see me. Like anywhere around in any direction, nobody can see on this balcony.
Dude.
That's the best thing about having the hedges go all the way up. You have privacy for days. Usually cities have restrictions on how high fences can be, depending on the city, have different restrictions on height. But plants, take them to the sky, honey, because you could just create so much privacy and it creates this like oasis in your home. If you can, do that. It takes a long time, unless you ship them already tall, for them to grow, but it's so worth it just to have that that feeling of privacy and that feeling of just like you're in a tropical place when you're at home. Do that.
Time in one day.
Since 1942.
I do the whole series again, but like everything's new now.
Dirtying my air vents.
Dude, I'm gonna live here for 5 years and still not know how these buttons work. And then this thing is security. Dude, I have security. Fine. I need to figure out what I'm gonna put here. So if you guys have any suggestions of what to put in this nook, let me know. Okay, cool. So I guess that's the house. This is the house that is my home.
That's pretty much the empty house tour for Gabby. It looks like there was 4 bedrooms downstairs, the master upstairs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but honestly, it's such an upgrade from her apartment that she's been living in for years. And the apartment, no shade, was crusted and dusted. And I'm curious what her monthly payment is. Congratulations, Gabby. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Make sure you comment and let me know who else's home you want me to react to. Subscribe, share, and that concludes today's video, guys. And until next time, bye-bye. And I'll try not to take 3 months for the next one.